So excited to be here to celebrate the sixth and final season, Snowfall. You've been a part of this show, but you also were a part over 20 years ago of The Wire. There's been this ongoing debate, but I feel like you're the only person whose opinion matters. Which show, Snowfall or The Wire? Can you dead the noise? Which show are you going with?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go with Snowfall. I mean, I think, I think we had the opportunity to tell the family's story in a way that The Wire didn't. I think The Wire was telling many stories, or the story of law enforcement, and that's fine. But John wanted to tell the story of the people and the generations and what it did to our, from a different perspective, from a deeper perspective.
Wow. Okay, there you have it, folks. We got that. Okay, now let's talk about this season in Sissy and what we can expect from this show in this final season. And also, I want to know from you, have you even processed that it's over and that you guys are done with it? Talk to us about those things, if you will.
I have. The last, let's see, we wrapped maybe 3 weeks ago. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. It's been bittersweet. It's been like, but there's so much gratitude. Do you understand? There is immense gratitude. I mean, these last 6 years have been tremendous. It has been as powerful a spiritual transformation as it has been an artistic transformation, a professional, personal transformation. And I'm so grateful for it all. And with all that I have gained, spiritually, personally, artistically, professionally, I feel like it was my senior year and it's time to graduate. It's time to graduate. It's time to now take all that John and this experience has given me and step out into the world and carry all of that with me, and that's what I intend to do.
That was deep. Before I let you go, Michael, you've spoken out. You've been booked and busy for many years. You've done all kinds of jobs. You've had all kinds of jobs. You've played all kinds of roles. But you've spoken about a time where the phone stopped ringing and where you felt like, okay, what is happening? And you talked about that. What advice can you share tonight? Because people will see you on screen in all of your different roles and think, you know, she's had it laid out for her. But you've been open about that. Can you talk about that and give a little bit of advice for people that are watching this, creatives, if you will, whose phones have stopped ringing, they don't know what to do, where their next job is coming from. Can you give them some advice on how to stay the course?
Let me tell you, in 2007, there was a writer's strike, and I'd just come off a show. And I was like, great, break, whatever. And it took about 7 years and then my son was born in 2010, and I had nothing. And I think it was it was the birth of my son that made me look at my life. Don't have the jobs, don't have the money, don't have the opportunities that I had invested in. What's going on? And I was forced to look at myself and ask why. And I realized that the why wasn't out there. The why was in here. What was going on inside of me that stopped everything? The blame is not always out there. We are not always the victims of what we necessarily think we are. Sometimes we are the victims of our own ego, of our own fear. that creates the lack, doubt, not worthy, don't have, not enoughness. It is urgent for us, before we start pointing fingers, to look within and be for real when you look, and atone and forgive and pick up the pen and write the script of where you want to be and what you want to do, because I promise you, it is the story that we tell ourselves. What do they say? You have what you say. What are you saying to yourself? I'm not talking about the stuff that we say, out in the world and all the affirmations that are, what are you telling yourself? And that nobody else can hear. You have to get truthful with who you are and where you are in your spirit. And once you are willing to dig out all of the pus and get to what's true and heal that and do the work to heal that, I promise you good things will happen. Because it's already there. It's just shit piled on top of shit that's covering up what's really true.
Whew. There we have it. Michael, thank you for that. Love you. Thank you for that.